Okay, here's the most efficient way I found of reboxing the cardboard version of The Last Spell, the board game. So, I've left the minifigures in the top tray because it should be fairly obvious that's where those go. And the tray next to it, this little diamond shaped one, I've got the 2 dice, the first player token, and the battle or the enemy flip coin. And then the channel over here, I put all of the smaller cards into a baggie to kind of keep them from scattering. And they go over there right next to those. Then the cards. So I've got all of the ranged and magical weapons in one deck here. I put that on the center in the middle there. Oh, oh, you grabbed the one I missed, and there we go. Put that back. Then all the cards, all the rest of the cards are going to be bookended by the larger, well, the cardboard, thicker character slates, and those are going to go right next to it. Okay, so those two together are fairly flush with the top. Now, the army cards, the enemy army cards that are a little bit longer, those have an insert for them right on top of the minifigs there. And then I have packaged all of my individual uh, currencies together. I have a little tin here with all of the potions and defenses machines like the ballista, the catapult, and the warp gates. And then in one of the treasure bags, I have put all of the buildings. So this is all of the ones that you can buy at the shop, plus the houses and everything. This bag is all of the ruins. So this is all of the ruin standees and all of their foot plates. Then in another bag here, I have the claws and runners. So I don't have them on their feet. I've got them kind of broken down so that they lay flat. And then this bag here is all of the archers and armored. So once again, those break down flat. Great. So now in the base tray here, this is one of the walls. So I believe this is the stone walls all pushed together. And yep, stone walls and gates. Okay. So then on the other side of it here, this is all of the wooden fences and gates. And here is all of the low obstacles that go on the map. So the stumps, the rocks, the wood pieces, whatever. In this section here is the line of sight trays. So I've put them down there. And on top of that, I'm going to put the defenses and the tiles for the enemy creature thingies and the reroll tokens. I'll shove right in there. Okay, so here are the 2 watchtowers. And then all of this here is all of the boss, final boss, third night standees. Okay, they were all standing up. Now they're all laying down. Doesn't matter. They all stay in that trough. It's good stuff. So up here, I've got the trees. And then in here are the winged boomers and accursed, I think. Actually, I don't know if I have the accursed because I think they got the accursed that are like these weird skeleton dudes with swords. I don't know. I think those are the accursed because I can't figure out anything else for them. So I've got those in a baggie right next to all of the flame tiles. I put all the flame tiles in this little bits bin, but honestly, a baggie will work just fine for you too. So in the center footplate here, since I've got all that room, start with the ruins, and we're going to come over top of that with the buildings. Oh, I almost forgot. This section here, between the flame tiles and the line of sight tiles and all that, all of the mages fit in this little, all stacked up, all in this little impress here. and then the magic circle sits right on top of them. So that lays out pretty perfect. So then we'll get all these. I've got all the ruins at the bottom, and then here's all the shops. So you can try and fit in like the other. Oh, these stand-ups here, the little scourge piles or whatever. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, so you can start just filling in with like little resource bags. Coming in on top. Movement tokens. Hurl tokens. Cool. So now to sit right on top of that comes the top tray. So now everything's fitting in here real nice. I've got room for one of the armies, or so there's the clawers and runners. Here's the archers and armored. Those fit right there real nice. So now for the board pieces. Okay. Right on top of that, we'll put the shop board. And I think there's a couple of border slots here. Oh yeah, that's real nice. That's coming together real good. So put in all the outer boards. And then here's the fog of war boards. So the 1, 2, 6, 7, and then the 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, so now we've still got quite a bit of room up here. Throw the town board right on top of that. It's got an extra bag. Yay! And that's just trash. So, on top of that, you can put your save the game, all of your reference cards, day and night rule books, and then if you please, it's up to you, but I went ahead and made these placards at work so that I could just have them like in a standee by my demo table. This QR code here is for the Board Game Geek link. So this will link them straight to the Board Game Geek site. And this links them to the Envoy Herald description page. So if anybody's interested in joining our group, they can go ahead and scan that, and it'll lead them right to the website with all the instructions and whatnot. Then the box lid slides on. Oh yeah, that's a satisfying box fart. Yeah. Cool. Nice and flush. It only rattles a little bit when you shake it up and everything, but you know what? It ends up chaos anyway. You're going to have to break it down and put it together however you figure it anyway, so not a big deal if the base ends up as chaos. That's it. So thanks for checking out my reboxing of The Last Spell, the board game. Let me know if I could have done anything better, if you've got any improvements. Thanks.